Tory Lanez is calling for a pardon from the California governor. Let's talk about it. As you see in this article right here from the Hollywood Reporter, that Tory Lanez, his legal team, they call for a pardon after prison stabbing, claims new evidence in shooting case. Now, just to give you some background for those who are unaware, Tory Lanez is a former big hip hop rapper who was convicted, I want to say in 2023, for the shooting of another hip hop rapper, Megan Thee Stallion. He was convicted on 3 counts, and I can't remember the counts, but nonetheless, he was sentenced to 10 years. 10 years, and he's currently serving those 10 years in a California State Penitentiary, Department of Corrections. And now his legal team, as you see here in this article, they're calling on Governor Newsom to pardon the rapper and commute his sentence days after he was injured in prison, while further claiming to have new evidence of the rapper's case over the shooting. Now, the thing is, when you have new evidence, it's typically tricky when you go to appeals court. And I understand, I think it was reported that his appeal was denied, which is probably why he's calling on the governor to pardon or either commute his sentence. Now, just for clarity's sake, whenever you're convicted of a felony in most states, state crimes, you can be pardoned by your governor. If it's a federal crime, you can get a pardon from the president of the United States. But when state crime, and here in Tory Lanez's case, it was a state crime. He was convicted here in California. So he's asking Governor Newsom, who's our current governor, to pardon or even to commute his sentence. To commute just basically means to reduce the sentence. So he's been sentenced to 10 years. They want to be reduced. So now it's looking like here, according to this article, that they have some new evidence. And basically, his legal team from Unite the People, they held a press conference downtown LA. They received new evidence stating that a man named Bradley James had approached the organization a few months ago, claiming to be the bodyguard of Daystar Pete's former best friend, Kelsey Harris. Now, Kelsey Harris, as I said, is the best friend of Megan Thee Stallion. I think she testified at the trial. I don't know. I didn't follow the trial. But they're basically stating that he claimed that the bodyguard, right here says, the attorneys claim that the bodyguard told him that he heard a conversation where Harris said that she fired the gun while Peterson knocked the gun down. James was not among the speakers at the press conference Wednesday. And Robert said his team may go into the current DA, Nathan Hopkins' office, about the claims. But nonetheless, they're stating that they overheard a conversation from who they're alleging is the actual shooter, that this bodyguard from Megan's friend supposedly is alleging, who the bodyguard said he overheard say he took a shot and actually shot Megan and not Tory. So now they're asking the governor, say, hey man, listen, in light of this new evidence, we went through the appeal process, we went through the whole regular trial court process, and a lot of this was unfair. We had an unfair trial, and now we got this new evidence. Give us a pardon, give me a pardon. It's important to note, though, that Megan Thee Stallion's attorney, Alex Spiro, disputed Daystar Peterson's claim in a new statement to the Hollywood Reporter, stating that Tory Lanez was tried and convicted by a jury of his peers, and his case was properly adjudicated through the court system. Spiro said, "This is not a political matter. This is a case of violent assault that was resolved in the court of law." So you heard from both sides. Megan Thee Stallion's lawyer said that, hey, this has all been done already. He's appealed, he's done. But now Tory Lanez and his attorneys are stating that, listen, we got this new evidence. Hey, come on, Governor, pardon me or at least commute me. I mean, you see the danger I'm in here. What do you guys think? I want to hear from you guys. Do you think this, in light of this new evidence, that the governor should be able to, not be able to, but you think the governor should go ahead and give him a pardon or commute? I don't know. I mean, the standards are very, very broad for California governors to commute or pardon a sentence. It basically just goes by stating that, they can take your review, they can take your request, but they don't have to do it. It's up to the governor. And they typically look at factors like, okay, what is this person's plans if I do commute them or pardon the sentence after they get pardoned, or how dangerous of are they to society? They take into various things of accounts. But I want to hear from you. You know, you guys play governor for a second here of California. Let me know what you think. In light of these new allegations, again, it's just allegations. And nothing has been proven, but he said he overheard. And overheard will also present issues of hearsay. And then you have hearsay exceptions, but I don't want to get into that. That's for Lanez and his attorneys to deal with. So you tell me what you think. I would love to hear your comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your brother, Attorney Jeff.